Grand Rising. You know, I woke up today and I had to ask myself, what is it that I'm giving permission to? Who am I giving permission to? Right? You got to ask yourself these questions. One of the things I love to do is ask myself multiple questions. If I feel like things are not going in the direction that I want it to go, because I have control over it all, right? I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh no, God have control over it all. The spirit is you and you are spirit. I have control over it all. So what am I giving myself permission to? You got to ask yourself those questions. I feel like the more questions you ask yourself, the more better off you'll be, you know, because the answer is going to come right there to you, because the answers are within you. And that's one of the things I ask. So what am I giving my permission to this AM? I am giving permission to what it is that I want, what it is that I want to do, who it is that I want to be with, you know. I let people think what they want to think. As I said this before, I said this multiple times in my videos. I let you think what you want to think. If you feel like I love you, then I love you. If you feel like I want to be with you, then I want to be with you. Because it's all a perception in your own ego. It's all a perception in your own mind, you know. And if that's how you feel about me, then so be it. I say this in multiple videos. But what am I giving myself permission to? Who am I giving myself permission to? Nobody but myself. When you learn that, you'll be okay. It don't matter. See, a lot of people argue with other people and they can't control it and they don't know why they're arguing or they don't know why they're in a debate. I always know. It's a game to me and I like having fun. You can't argue with a person that's mentally prepared for certain shit. You can't argue with a person that that has the enjoyment of certain things. You can't do it because I know how to play with the mind. I know how to do the mind. I sat in a house for several months. It's like being in jail. No friends, no family, just me and my children. And I sit in my room. And people think, oh, all you do is sit in the room. Guess what I do in my room? I think. That's all I do. So you may sit there and be like, oh, all you do is sit in the room and do nothing. No, I'm doing something. You may think it's doing nothing, but I'm doing something. A lot of times y'all could be moving, but sitting still is the best thing to do. A lot of people don't get that. Sitting still is the best thing to do. And I sit still. While you moving and doing nothing, I'm sitting still and doing something. We're not the same.